The Hangover is a 2009 comedy film that follows a group of friends who wake up with no memory of the previous night and must retrace their steps to find the groom who went missing during a wild bachelor party in Las Vegas. The movie was a massive commercial and critical success, earning over $467 million worldwide and spawning 2 sequels. In this article, we'll take a look at some unknown facts about The Hangover. The movie was based on a real-life experience. The idea for The Hangover came from a real-life experience that writer John Lucas had when he was the best man at his friend's wedding. Lucas got so drunk at the bachelor party that he couldn't remember anything the next day, including where he had parked his car. The movie's director, Todd Phillips, had a similar experience at a bachelor party in Las Vegas, which helped inspire the movie. The original title of the movie was, What Happens in Vegas. The original title of the movie was, What Happens in Vegas, but it was changed to The Hangover because the former title had already been used for another movie. The Hangover was chosen because it was a more accurate representation of the movie's plot. The cast did a lot of improvisation. Many of the funniest moments in The Hangover were improvised by the cast. For example, the scene where Zach Galifianakis' character, Alan, sings, "Three Best Friends," was not scripted, and Galifianakis came up with it on the spot. Mike Tyson was originally supposed to have a smaller role. Mike Tyson's cameo as himself in The Hangover was supposed to be a smaller role, but it was expanded when the filmmakers realized how funny he was on set. Tyson's famous facial tattoo was also written into the script, and he improvised some of his lines. The baby was played by twins. The baby in The Hangover was played by twins because child labor laws prevented the filmmakers from using just one baby. The twins were filmed separately, and their footage was edited together in post-production. Bradley Cooper had to gain weight for the role. Bradley Cooper, who played Phil in the movie, had to gain 15 pounds for the role because the filmmakers wanted him to look like a real guy who had been partying for 3 days straight. Cooper achieved the weight gain by eating lots of pizza and cheeseburgers. The roof scene was filmed on a real rooftop. The scene where the characters are on the rooftop of Caesar's palace was filmed on a real rooftop, and the actors were not harnessed or secured in any way. The filmmakers later admitted that it was a mistake to film the scene in this way and that they would not do it again. The tiger was not real. The tiger that appears in The Hangover was not a real tiger, but a puppet. The filmmakers wanted to use a real tiger, but the animal handlers said it was too dangerous. The puppet was so convincing that even the actors were convinced it was real. The movie was banned in some countries. The Hangover was banned in some countries, including Malaysia and Iran, because of its depiction of drug use and sexual content. In Malaysia, the movie was eventually released, but with 18 minutes of cuts. The movie was a surprise hit. The Hangover was not expected to be a big success, but it ended up grossing over $467 million worldwide and becoming the highest-grossing R-rated comedy of all time. The movie's success spawned 2 sequels, but neither was as well received as the original. The iconic scene where the guys jump from rooftop to rooftop was not originally in the script. The filmmakers decided to add it after they saw a similar stunt in the 2005 French movie, L'Enfer. Heather Graham was not the first choice for the role of Jade. Heather Graham, who played Jade, was not the first choice for the role. Other actresses who were considered for the part included Lindsay Lohan, Annie Hathaway, and Rachel McAdams. However, Graham's audition impressed the filmmakers, and she was ultimately chosen for the role. The hotel room was a set. The hotel room where the guys wake up after their night of partying was a set built specifically for the movie. The filmmakers wanted to have complete control over the room's appearance and set design, so they built it from scratch. The wolf pack was almost called something else. The group of friends in the movie was almost called the douchebags, instead of the wolf pack. However, the filmmakers decided that the former name was too vulgar and went with the wolf pack instead. Ed Helms lost a tooth during filming. During the scene where Stu discovers he has a missing tooth, Ed Helms actually had a dental implant temporarily removed for the scene. Helms had to wear a fake tooth for the rest of the shoot until his real implant could be put back in. The Hangover caused an increase in demand for tigers as pets. After the release of the movie, there was a surge in demand for tigers as pets, which prompted animal welfare groups to speak out against the practice. The movie even included a message at the end of the credits urging viewers not to buy tigers as pets. A lawsuit was filed against the movie's producers. A lawsuit was filed against the movie's producers by a tattoo artist who claimed that the tattoo on Ed Helms' character's face was copied without his permission. The lawsuit was eventually settled out of court. The movie was originally rated NC-17. The Hangover was originally rated NC-17 for its graphic content, but the filmmakers made several cuts to the movie to secure an R rating. Some of the cut scenes can be seen in the movie's DVD extras. The song, Stu's Song, was written by Ed Helms. The song that Stu sings during the closing credits, Stu's Song, was actually written by Ed Helms. Helms came up with the song during filming and recorded it in a single take. The movie's success led to a Las Vegas casino creating a Hangover-themed slot machine. The movie's success led to a Las Vegas casino creating a Hangover-themed slot machine, complete with images of the movie's characters and iconic scenes. The slot machine became a popular attraction in the casino and can still be found in some locations. In conclusion, The Hangover is a classic comedy movie that has continued to be loved by audiences for over a decade. With its clever writing, hilarious cast, and iconic scenes, it's no wonder that the movie has become a cultural phenomenon. These unknown facts only add to the movie's charm and make it even more enjoyable to watch.